Yeah, I'm here. Welcome to my January and February of 2026 Easy Breezy Pickups. Now we have a big old stack of games to get to, so let's get started with the accessories. And I only got one accessory this month, or these months I should say, and it was this Candy Pang DualShock 3. I got the DualShock or the Super Slim PS3 at the end of last year, and I wanted to get its own controller, and I wanted to get something like special. So I was like, yeah, Candy Pang, be a girl gamer. And for games, firstly for the Game Boy set, we have Groovy Games. I think Barbie's Groovy Games for the Game Boy Advance. Sorry, I'm still getting used to where the lens is. But yeah, so Barbie's Groovy Games for the Game Boy Advance. The new camera is going to take a second to get used to. Turn on my face. And for other games, we have Streets of Rage for the Game Gear. I actually got a couple Game Gear games this month. So there's Streets of Rage, Judge Dredd. Back that up a little bit. Yeah, Judge Dredd for the Game Gear. A guy on Whatnot was just doing like $1 or $2 starts on Game Gear games, and I was just like, oh yeah, that sounds cool. I could use some more Game Gear games. We have Chuck Rock for the Game Gear. These will go great with my Analog Pocket. I'll have to play some Game Gears on upcoming streams. And we have some loose games, some loosey-gooseys, some loosies, whatever you want to say. So I've come to the conclusion that a lot of these wrestling games I can get loose. So we have SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 for the Xbox 360. Same thing as a lot of those Game Gear games. A lot of these are coming from like $1 or $2 starts on Whatnot. Another one that we can play on stream that's going to be hilarious is, I think that says, if you can read that, it's Billy the Wizard for the Wii. That's one of those. Apparently, that's one of those games made by the same people that made Ninja Breadman and whatever the other one with the rock and roll, whatever. Another one I got was Star Wars Obi-Wan with the Xbox, the OG Xbox. Same guy. $2, $1 starts. I got a Seal game here. Wrist Tales for the for the Switch. I haven't opened it yet. I'm going to open it after the stream. Another game that came. Oh no, this isn't the one that came sale. So Thrillville for the PS2. I cleaned up my shelf the other day, and by cleaned up my shelf, I mean I did take a couple games off because I have a box full of trade-ins. But also I moved things around so I have more room for OG Xbox and 360 games, and I still have room for PS2 games and all that. So I've been buying some more PS2 games, and for PS3 games, I got Devil May Cry Collection, HD Collection. I'm trying to get all the HD collections for the PS3, even though other than the Metal Gear Solid one, because I already own that for the 360. Another Wii U game. Everyone loves the Wii U. Nintendo Land. I've never actually played Nintendo Land, even when I owned it for the Wii U the first time. I don't know. I think it'd be interesting to play. Arms of Almar Reckoning for the PS3. Once again, I'm starting to get a lot more random games because I re-downloaded Whatnot, and I was trying to remember, why did I delete Whatnot? Oh yeah, it's because you started buying too many of the things I'm not doing is I'm not doing those grab bags where they have random games in them. anymore. Dante's Inferno for the 360. The game that everyone used back in the day to mod their Xboxes, Splinter Cell for the OG Xbox. The Xbox 360 Live Arcade Pack. I think this comes with like Geometry Wars, Castle Crashers. I don't know what everything that comes on here. But yeah, Xbox Live Arcade. Dragon's Dogma for the 360. So I hope you guys are liking the new camera. It finally came in the other day, and it's the main reason why everything's so late, because I bought a camera. It's a Sony ZV-1F. I needed to get a camera that was better than phone quality with a screen thing, so that I could frame pictures, or so that I could frame things. And I bought one, and I didn't read the listing, and it was broken, so I had to buy another one. So enough camera stuff. So I finally bought this game for the lulz. It's Sonic the Hedgehog for the Xbox 360, aka Sonic 06. We got Final Fantasy 12 for the PS2. I've actually never played 12. So I have 1 through 10 on my Switch digitally, and 11 is an MMO. So now I have 12. This game just came in the other day. It was sealed, but the seal was really bad on it, so I opened it. We have Chicken Little Space into Action. This will be a fun game to do some content on and or play on a stream. Apparently it's Ratchet and Clank. That's what I read. Tomb Raider Anniversary for the PS2. Alpha Protocol for the 360. I'm actually kind of excited to play this one. I don't know. Apparently, it got mixed reception. It was really ambitious, though. So, that was another one of those like $1, $2 starts on whatnot. Lord of the Rings: The Twin Towers for the PS2. And our last game for this video is Knight's Apprentice for the OG Xbox. This game looks like shovelware. This looks like a $20 game you would buy back in like 2005. I don't know. We'll have to watch it, play it. Should be fun. Anywho, yeah. Thanks for hanging in there with me for the beginning of the year, you guys. So this was, like I said at the beginning of the video, January and February pickups. We should be back to month starting next month. Thanks again, guys. Hope you like the new camera and everything.